Hey guys, how's it going? Solo back with another great daily stock market video. And wow, I gotta tell you, I am exhausted today. I feel like I've aged a week in just today alone. If you're not in our Discord server, you're totally missing out because we were talking and trading GME, GameStop all day long. I mean, we were on Wall Street Bets, on Twitter, news articles, tweets, anything and everything, just up to the second data was coming in and out of the Discord server. Had a very fun time. If you haven't looked at GameStop today, take a quick look because it was a roller coaster ride. Definitely shed some years off my life today. But let's get right into it. Let's take a look at Marathon Patent Group today. Haven't taken a look at this ticker in a few days now, and it kind of flew under the radar and had a very big day today, as did Bitcoin. But looking at the heat map here, look at this. A lot of green, and it's not just dark green, it's bright green, which means they're big moves. We're talking 2-3% up or more. Apple, Facebook, and Tesla unfortunately did not get the memo, but every other ticker, I mean, even AMD was in the red, unfortunately. AMD's been having a rough go, even though they smashed earnings. But anyway, the market overall was big green. Like I said, GameStop, that's a whole nother saga. It's a whole nother video, but there's been a lot of controversy that's started already on GameStop, and it's mainly because of this platform right here. They actually have halted or had halted trading on GameStop. So users were only able to sell shares. They weren't able to buy new shares. And not only that, some users were reporting that Robinhood was automatically selling their shares off for risk management, which is crazy that a broker thinks that they're able to sell your shares without your permission just because they think you're being too risky. That's, like I said, a topic for another day. Let's stay on track and talk about Marathon Patent Group. Like I said, overall, great day. Look at this, up 12.75% on the day, up another 7.2% as I'm making this video. It's a huge day on Mara. I can't remember the last time it was above 20. I haven't had any positions on this in about a week or so I haven't followed it that closely, but looking like a great day today. You can see we were slowly kind of melting off last week, which is why I lost interest in it, because Bitcoin was also melting off. But look at this, on the week, you're up almost 14% now. On the month, you're still up almost 82%. 3 months, you're still up over 755%. And of course, on the year, you're still up over 2,100%. So look at this yearly graph. Is this just a little pullback that we had recently, and we're going to go up and set all-time highs? I don't know. Let's see what the data shows us. Let's look at the options data to see how juicy the premiums are. So today being Thursday, let's take a look at the next week's options. So the weekly for the February 5th expiration. I like to look at the at-the-money puts just to get an idea of how juicy things are. So right now, I would collect $370 for putting up $2,100 in capital. So that would give me a return on risk of 17.6%. Wow. So in a little over a week, I could potentially get 17.6% on a weekly option. Very juicy, and I'm sure a lot of that had to do with the big moves today. Like I said, not only in Mara, but also in Bitcoin. I'm going to show you one news article that may have contributed to the big move on Mara today, and that's this article right here. Again, my go-to source is Yahoo Finance, and this article is titled Marathon Patent Group Provides 1-Year Grant to World-Renowned Bitcoin Core Developer Jonas Schnelli. So today, Marathon announced that they are essentially partnering with this developer, Jonas Schnelli. And so the article says that Marathon, along with Coinbase, they've recently decided to help contribute to the development of Bitcoin Core by offering grants to 2 developers. One was this gentleman, Joe Barbosa, and another was an anonymous developer known only as 0xB1OC. So both Barbosa and Schnelli, they've been receiving funding from Bitmain in the past. However, late last year, Bitmain decided to stop providing support, and that's where Mara and Coinbase have now swooped in. So their chairman, or Marathon's chairman, Marek Okamoto, he says that as one of the largest Bitcoin mining farms, we believe it is essential that we do our part to help advance the Bitcoin network. Without core developers like Jonas, Bitcoin's efficiency and long-term adoption, and therefore our business, could be impacted. this grant will allow Jonas to continue his important work on our collective behalf. So paraphrasing there a little bit, but this might have helped rocket Marathon today. Let's take a look at the TradingView chart to see if we can do some updated technical analysis to see if we can predict how Marathon Patent Group is going to end the trading week. And then like we always do, we're going to end the video with the option flow data to see what the big money investors were trading on Mara today. So let's get right into it. But before we do that, let's take a look at Bitcoin today. So I made a mention of Bitcoin having a great day today. Take a look at this. The daily graph just up and to the right. This is what you love to see. Bitcoin, as I'm making this video, up over 6.2% on the week. Still up on the week. Up 4.5% on the week. On the month, still up over 25%. 3 months, still up over basically 144%. And on the year, up 275% plus. So now let's take a look at the TradingView chart here. So here's how we left the last technical analysis on my recent videos. And you can see, I think we are trading in this upward trending parallel channel, which you can see by this blue shaded area. And I kind of said in the last video that I still think that we're up and to the right. I still think Mara is on the up and up in the short to midterm. However, I gave you that caveat and I said, if we break down below this parallel channel, well, that's when I would start to get a little bit nervous because maybe now that we broke that channel, it's going to start a downward trend. We haven't done it yet. In fact, today we opened and ended the day in the channel. Even yesterday, we did open below the channel, but we closed right at the border, looks like within it. Obviously, these are not hard, fast, and exact numbers. They're more general areas, but you get the point. We never really dipped far down below the channel to make me get worried. And like I said, today it looks like we closed pretty much right smack dab in the middle. So I'm going to keep with my thesis that right now we are still on the up and up until if we ever break down below the parallel channel. So I'm still liking what I'm seeing. The RSI is not really overbought or oversold, so I'm not worried there. The volume today looks like to be pretty much average volume. It was a good day's worth of volume. We've had more volume today than we had the past 3 trading days. And it looks like just by the dotted line here, pretty much average for Mara over the past month or so. So really good volume. So good, strong green movement today, which you can't really complain about. I don't think I want to add any more areas of support or resistance right now. Maybe I will add a line right here because it does look like we topped out there yesterday, topped out there on January 21st, and then we also topped out there intraday on January 6th. So I do think I'll keep that area of trend as support now around $17.60, but we'll see. It's kind of interesting that I had this area of support, or I should say resistance, at $20, and that's pretty much exactly where we closed today if I zoom in here. So what I'm going to be looking to see tomorrow to close out the week is I want to see Marathon go above $20 and close above $20 to kind of confirm that we're still trading in this upward parallel channel, because as you can see, past week or 2 weeks or so, we had a little bit of a downtrend, but like I said, we're still in this channel. So I think we're all still good to go, in my opinion. Of course, this is not financial advice. Let's take a look at the option flow data to see what the big money investors were doing on Marathon Patent Group today. So here's the Trade UI platform that I use for my option flow data. Before we take a look at Mara, I know a lot of people are interested in GameStop. So take a look at this. I just want to show you this really quickly. Literally 3:58 p.m. Eastern time, so 2 minutes before the market closed, there was a sweep for $50.5 million that came in. It's a call option on GameStop that expires in January of next year. I have never seen a position yet so far this large on Trade UI because I'm not looking at obviously every single ticker, but a $50 million call option coming in at the end of the day. I'm expecting some pretty big moves in after hours and pre-market tomorrow morning for GameStop, because I wonder if somebody knows something, if they're willing to bet $50 million on a bullish play. So food for thought there, but let's take a look at Marathon Patent Group. So here we're looking at Mara on the Trade UI platform. Again, total of 35 sweeps came in on Mara. I sorted them by the dollar value amount. So the biggest option that came in were actually 2 that were tied for first place for $386,000 each. And they're the exact same option, a January of 2022 call option at the $3 strike. So yes, the strike price is below the current share price, but these are still bullish plays. And the second most valued option was 383,000. Again, same play, $3 strike, January 2022 call option. So looking at this, the top 6 options right here, from $386,000 all the way down to $147,000, all of them were call options. Here's one for a 21 strike, so that's very bullish because it's out of the money. These $3 strikes, and this $20 strike is in the money. Still bullish, but not quite as bullish as an out of the money call. This one, again, out of the money call, very bullish. So the biggest sweeps that came in, or at least the top 6, are still bullish on Mara. So I think that supports what we're seeing on the technical analysis, that Mara is still on the up and up. And then if I scroll down here, you can see not a lot of red boxes. The red boxes are put options. The green boxes are calls. Calls are generally bullish because we make the assumption that these are bought calls. But take a look at this 27 strike. There is a $20.50 strike. Another 21, 20.50, $30 strike, 25, 25. So a lot of bullish momentum, or a lot of bullish calls, I should say, that I'm seeing on the option flow data. Let me know if you still have positions on Marathon Patent Group or any crypto stock or coin and what they are. Do you agree with my technical analysis? Do you disagree? If you haven't already, I am telling you, you are missing out. Make sure you join the Discord server. We have free channels, free text channels, and free voice channels. The link is in the video description below. Make sure you add me on Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and StockTwits. But most importantly, let's end this trading week green and regroup this weekend and have another green week next week. Happy trading, everybody.